So apparently, if your record label isn't letting you leave, just kidnap the owner at gunpoint while wearing an ankle monitor. Welcome back to Bad Decisions with a Beat. Today's contestant, Lontrell Williams Jr., aka Pooh Shiesty. You might know him from hits like Back in Blood, or more recently, Back in Jail. Let's set the scene. January 10th, 2026, a studio in Dallas. Pooh Shiesty invites his mentor, Gucci Mane, yes, the man who signed him, to a career meeting. Very professional, very chill. Gucci shows up thinking they're gonna talk album rollouts. Instead, he gets an AK-style pistol pointed at his chest and a piece of paper that says, "Sign here or else." Now let's talk logistics. You want to force someone to release you from a contract at gunpoint. That's not a negotiation. That's a hostage situation with extra paperwork. But here's where it gets truly stupid. Pooh Shiesty was on home detention at the time. He had an ankle monitor, a GPS tracker, that he allegedly wore to the crime scene. So while he's screaming at Gucci to sign somewhere in Virginia, a federal officer is looking at a screen going, he's at a studio, not his house. But wait, there's more. Because his alleged co-conspirators, including a rapper named Big 30, decided to commit the second dumbest crime, social media bragging. You just committed federal kidnapping and you post the evidence on your story. That's not a criminal mastermind, that's a YouTuber apology video waiting to happen. Now the dark part, and because this isn't just funny, one victim was choked nearly unconscious. People could have died. And the alleged mastermind behind the whole thing, Pooh Shiesty's own father, Lontrell Williams Sr. Father-son bonding, beautiful. They planned it together. The DOJ says Shiesty wanted out of his 1017 Records deal to sign with a rival label. So instead of hiring a lawyer, a few $1,000s, he allegedly hired 9 people, firearms, and a hostage situation. Genius economics.
This week, 9 individuals, including well-known musical artists, kidnapped and robbed at gunpoint numerous victims at a music studio in Dallas, Texas. These individuals who are charged and arrested include Lontrell Williams Jr., also known as Pooh Shiesty, Lontrell Williams Sr., Rodney Wright Jr., also known as Big 30, Kadarius Waters, Demarion Gibson, DeMarcus Glover, Corday Johnson, Darian McDaniel, and Terrence Rogers has not been arrested yet, but will be soon. 3 music industry professionals traveled to Dallas for a scheduled business meeting. Lontrell Williams Jr. arranged this meeting purportedly to discuss the terms of his recording contract with one of the victims. Williams Jr. and 8 co-conspirators, several of whom traveled from Memphis, Tennessee, executed a coordinated armed takeover. As alleged, Williams Jr. produced an AK-style pistol and forced one of the victims to sign a release from the recording contract at gunpoint. The remaining conspirators displayed firearms and robbed the other victims of Rolex watches, jewelry, cash, and other high-value items. One of the victims was actually choked by one of the defendants to the point of near unconsciousness. The ringleader of the conspiracy, Lontrell Williams Jr., was on home confinement at the time of the offense, as alleged, for a prior firearms conspiracy charge and conviction out of the Southern District of Florida. His father, Lontrell Williams Sr., is alleged to have helped plan and execute the federal kidnapping as charged in the complaint. And as described further in the complaint, within hours of leaving the Dallas studio, a number of the defendants were on social media displaying some of the items that appeared to be the jewelry that had been robbed from the victims.
And the cherry on top, Gucci Mane had publicly said just 6 months earlier, and I quote, "Pooh Shiesty is still very much with the 1017 team." Very much. That's the level of loyalty we're dealing with. Family. Yeah, my family just asked to borrow money, not to sign a contract at gunpoint. All jokes aside, 9 people were arrested. 1 is still at large. The charges include kidnapping and conspiracy. Maximum sentence, life in prison. Pooh Shiesty was already on home detention for prior gun charges, so he violated that and added a kidnapping charge. That's not a comeback story, that's a cautionary tale they'll teach in jail GED classes. So what did we learn? Don't kidnap your mentor, don't wear a GPS tracker to a felony, and if you steal a Rolex, for the love of God, don't post it on Instagram. Thanks for watching, subscribe for more videos.